SUVs dominate the American roads. They account for nearly 60% of all new vehicle sales, and the used market is even more competitive. But here is the problem. Not every used SUV is a smart buy. Some of them are absolute money pits. We are talking about transmission failures at 30,000 miles, engines that seize without warning, batteries that catch fire while parked in your garage, and repair bills that cost more than the vehicle is even worth. And then there are the ones that just keep going. 250,000 miles, minimal maintenance, bulletproof reliability. Today, I am breaking down the 3 worst used SUVs you need to stay far away from, and the 4 best ones that are actually worth your hard-earned money right now. And trust me, you are going to want to stay until the end, because number 1 on the best list is an SUV that mechanics unanimously recommend, and for very good reason. Let's start with the ones you need to avoid at all costs. Worst number 3, the Nissan Pathfinder from 2013 through 2015. The Nissan Pathfinder looks great on paper, 3 rows, a comfortable ride, and decent features for the money. But the 2013 through 2015 models are some of the worst used SUVs you can buy, period. The 2013 Pathfinder alone has 11 recalls and over 870 complaints filed with NHTSA. The 2005 model has over 2,000 complaints on car complaints. But let us focus on the 4th generation, because that is what is sitting on used car lots right now at tempting prices. The biggest disaster is the CVT, the continuously variable transmission. Nissan ditched the traditional automatic for the 2013 redesign, and it was a catastrophic decision. Owners report shuddering, jerking, slipping, and complete loss of acceleration. Imagine cruising at 65 miles per hour and your SUV just stops accelerating. No warning, just a sudden, terrifying loss of power in the middle of traffic. Full CVT replacements run $4,000 to $4,500, and some owners needed it done more than once. It does not stop there. These models also suffered from premature catalytic converter failures, engine overheating from failing radiator fans, and electrical gremlins everywhere, flickering dashboards, false warning lights, malfunctioning airbag sensors. One owner described their Pathfinder stalling at 55 miles per hour with their family inside. Another said the SUV shook violently and lost first gear at a green light, nearly causing a rear-end collision. Here is the trap. By the time these Pathfinders hit the used market at bargain prices, they are usually right at the mileage where the CVT starts failing. You think you are getting a deal on a $12,000 3-row SUV, and 3 months later you are staring at a $4,500 repair bill. If you need a Pathfinder, the 2022 and newer models switched back to a traditional 9-speed automatic and are significantly more reliable. But the 2013 through 2015 models run. Worst number 2, Chevrolet Traverse, 2024. Now, here is one that is going to shock a lot of people because these are barely used. The 2024 Chevrolet Traverse just went through a complete 3rd-generation redesign. GM was calling it the Baby Tahoe. New truck-inspired exterior, a massive 17.7-inch touchscreen, and a new turbocharged 2.5-liter 4-cylinder making 328 horsepower paired with a brand-new 8-speed transmission. Sounds fantastic. The reality has been an absolute disaster. Consumer Reports downgraded the Traverse's reliability rating because catastrophic transmission failures appeared almost immediately after production began in February 2024. GM issued a service bulletin in June 2024, just 4 months after production started, for out-of-spec clutch components requiring complete transmission replacements. Then another bulletin in November 2024 for damaged turbine shaft seals causing fluid leaks. Then another in January 2025 for loose pump bolts causing even more leaks. 3 separate transmission bulletins in less than a year. That is not a one-off problem. That is systemic engineering failure. One owner bought a brand new 2024 Traverse in May 2024. The transmission failed at 3,300 miles, and it has been sitting at the dealership ever since, with no timeline for repair. This same transmission and turbo engine is shared across the 2025 GMC Acadia and the 2025 Buick Enclave. Same platform, same failures. Enclave owners report vehicles in the shop for over 5 weeks. One owner's lawyer has been fighting GM for 3 months. Another reported their brand new Enclave was missing a turbocharger straight from the factory. Why does this matter for used buyers? Because these 2024 Traverses are now hitting the used market. They look amazing on paper. Low miles, loaded with features, a big discount off sticker, but you are potentially buying someone else's nightmare. The transmission could fail at any moment. If you need a used 3-row SUV, this is not the one. Not yet. Hey, real quick, if you're finding value in this, do me a solid and smash that like button. It takes half a second, and it genuinely helps the channel grow, so I can keep making these videos for you. Worst number 1, the Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe from 2022 to 2024. And here it is, the number 1 worst used SUV you can buy right now. The Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe plug-in hybrid. This thing is a rolling disaster. Let's start with the biggest issue. The high-voltage battery packs manufactured by Samsung SDI can catch fire while the vehicle is parked and turned off. You could be sleeping at 3 a.m. with your Grand Cherokee in the garage, and it could spontaneously combust. Stellantis recalled over 154,000 Wrangler 4xe and Grand Cherokee 4xe models for this. The recall literally told owners, do not charge your vehicle and do not park it inside a building or near other structures. The manufacturer of your $65,000 SUV is telling you it might burn your house down. Then, in November 2025, another recall hit for nearly 113,000 4xe models because engines contained sand left behind from the casting process. Actual sand was trapped inside the engine block, which can cause catastrophic engine failure or fires. There is also a software recall covering 2022 through 2026 models, where a software bug can cause a sudden, complete loss of driving power. A Michigan family is suing Stellantis after their 2023 Grand Cherokee 4xe shut off in the passing lane on Interstate 75 with their baby in the car. Over 91,000 vehicles were recalled, and Stellantis issued a stop sale order. There is also an active class action lawsuit alleging Stellantis knew about the battery defects as early as 2021 and failed to fix them. One Wrangler 4xe owner said nobody will even accept it as a trade-in. Another had the battery replaced twice in 36,000 miles. Consumer Reports gave the Grand Cherokee one of the worst reliability scores in the segment, and Jeep ranked dead last among all 34 car brands in their reliability rankings. Dead last. These 4xe models are flooding the used market right now because owners are desperate to dump them. Low miles, loaded features, attractive prices. Do not fall for it. The fire risk, the engine sand, the sudden power loss, the lawsuits. This is hands down the worst used SUV you can buy in 2026. Now let's flip the script entirely and talk about the good stuff. These are the used SUVs that are actually worth buying, the ones that mechanics love, that owners swear by, and that data consistently shows to be among the most reliable vehicles on the road. Here are the 4 best used SUVs to buy right now. Best number 4, Mazda CX-5 from 2019 to 2025. The Mazda CX-5 is one of the best-kept secrets in the compact SUV market, and honestly, it should not be a secret at all. Consumer Reports, Car and Driver, and Motor Trend have all ranked it among the top 3 compact SUVs. Getting that level of consensus across 3 major publications is extremely rare. The CX-5 scored 87 out of 100 on the Auto Reliability Index for the 2022 model year, putting it in excellent territory. Maintenance costs are low. Mazda's naturally aspirated and turbocharged engines are known for their longevity, and the 6-speed automatic transmission has proven itself to be rock solid over hundreds of thousands of miles. Owners consistently report well over 150,000 miles without major repairs, and many push past 200,000 miles with just routine maintenance. But here is what really sets the CX-5 apart from every other compact SUV on the used market. It is genuinely fun to drive. The steering is sharp and communicative, and the handling is more like a sporty sedan than a typical crossover. You actually feel connected to the road, instead of floating above it like you do in most SUVs. And then there is the interior, the materials, the design, the fit and finish. It looks and feels like it belongs in a vehicle costing $15,000 more. High-quality, soft-touch materials are everywhere, with a clean dashboard layout and an intuitive infotainment system that does not require a PhD to operate. Fuel economy is solid too, ranging from 24 to 28 miles per gallon depending on the configuration. The CX-5 does not offer a third row, and it is not the most spacious SUV in the segment. But if you do not need 3 rows and you want something reliable, fun to drive, and premium feeling without the luxury price tag, the CX-5 is an outstanding choice. The 2019 through 2025 models are all strong picks. A used 2022 or 2023 CX-5 in the mid-$20,000 range is one of the smartest buys in the entire used SUV market right now. Best number 3, the Honda CR-V, 2020 to 2024. The Honda CR-V has been a bestseller for over 2 decades, and that's not by accident. It's one of the most well-rounded compact SUVs ever made, and the data proves it. Car and Driver named the CR-V to its 10 best trucks and SUVs list multiple years running. Kelley Blue Book gave it the Best Buy award in consecutive years. RepairPal estimates annual maintenance costs at just around $400 to $430 per year, which is well below the segment average. The 6th generation CR-V, which launched for 2023, took everything good about the previous model and made it better. More interior space, improved tech, better ride quality. But even the 5th generation from 2017 to 2022 remains one of the best compact SUVs you can find used. The turbocharged 1.5-liter engine paired with a continuously variable transmission delivers a good balance of power and efficiency, getting 28 to 32 miles per gallon in real-world driving. And if you go hybrid, you're looking at 38 to 40 or more miles per gallon, with a range that can exceed 500 miles on a single tank. The interior prioritizes function, generous cargo space, a low-load floor, smart storage solutions everywhere. The rear seats fold completely flat, giving you a cavernous cargo area that rivals some midsize SUVs. Honda Sensing comes standard on most trims, giving you adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, collision mitigation braking, and road departure mitigation. That's a lot of safety tech you're getting for free. But the real selling point here is longevity. CR-V owners routinely report exceeding 250,000 miles with nothing more than oil changes, brake pads, and tires. Honda's engineering philosophy has always prioritized durability, and the CR-V is the embodiment of that. If you're a commuter, a family driver, or someone who just wants a hassle-free SUV that starts every morning and never gives you trouble, the CR-V is as close to a sure thing as you'll find. A used 2020 to 2022 model in the low to mid $20,000 range is an exceptional value, and certified pre-owned options often come with financing as low as 1.49% APR. Best number 2, the Lexus RX, from 2018 to 2022. If you want luxury without the unreliability that usually comes with it, the Lexus RX is the answer. J.D. Power designated the RX as the top premium midsize SUV for dependability. The 2022 model scored an incredible 90 out of 100 on the Auto Reliability Index, with 0 recalls and only 35 owner complaints. That's not good. That's near perfect. The Lexus RX is built on Toyota's engineering foundation, which means you are getting the same bulletproof reliability that Toyota is famous for, but wrapped in genuine luxury. The 3.5-liter V6 has been called one of the most durable engines in the luxury segment. Edmunds buyers rate it 4.2 out of 5, and properly maintained examples routinely exceed 250,000 miles without major mechanical issues. Some owners report going past 300,000 miles on a luxury SUV. That's almost unheard of in a segment where German competitors start having serious electrical and mechanical problems well before 100,000 miles. The interior is where the RX really earns its luxury status. Supple leather seating, a whisper-quiet cabin, and a ride quality that smooths out even the roughest roads. It's the kind of SUV that makes a 2-hour commute feel like a spa treatment. The infotainment system in the pre-2023 models uses a trackpad interface that some people find frustrating, but that is genuinely one of the only complaints you will hear about this vehicle. That's how good it is. The biggest gripe is the infotainment controller. Now, the RX does hold its value exceptionally well, which means used prices are higher than competitors. A 2020 to 2022 RX 350 will run you somewhere in the $32,000 to $40,000 range, depending on trim, mileage, and condition. That's more than a comparable Acura R DX or a BMW X3. But here's the thing. That higher purchase price is offset by dramatically lower maintenance costs, far fewer unexpected repairs, and much stronger long-term value retention. You pay more up front, but you save a fortune over the life of ownership. The target model years for buying used are from 2018 to 2022. The fourth generation RX that launched in 2016 and ran through 2022 is thoroughly proven at this point. Every problem has been identified and addressed. You know exactly what you are getting, and what you are getting is one of the most dependable luxury SUVs ever built. Number 1. The best used SUV you can buy right now is the Toyota 4Runner, 2014 to 2024. Built on a body-on-frame platform like a pickup truck, the 4-liter V6 regularly exceeds 300,000 miles on routine maintenance alone. The Auto Reliability Index gives it 90 out of 100. Annual maintenance costs sit below the segment average. It offers real off-road capability with crawl control, a locking rear differential, and 5,000 pounds of towing capacity. The fifth-generation interior feels dated, and fuel economy is only 17 to 20 miles per gallon. But with the sixth generation now out, fifth-generation models from 2020 to 2024 are hitting the used market at better prices on a platform that is proven beyond any doubt. Resale value is among the strongest in America. Mechanics recommend it. Owners swear by it. Number 1, and it is not even close. And that's a wrap. 3 used SUVs that will drain your bank account, and 4 that will reward you for years to come. Which one surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this helped you, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next breakdown. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.